Welcome to part 3 of my doll reduction and reorganization series. In the first video, I removed and put away my daughter's collection for when she visits the US, and I reorganized my shelves. In the second video, I removed about 50 doll heads and put them on a thread organizer. This video is a big one where I'm going to do a doll purge. Most of my family is grown now, but to me, Christmas will always be a season of giving. So for the last 3 years, I have been participating in Samaritan's Purse, aka Operation Christmas Child, where they send filled shoeboxes to children in need around the world together with the message of Jesus. The mission of Operation Christmas Child is to demonstrate God's love in a tangible way to children in need around the world. Generally, I do 10 boxes for boys and 10 boxes for girls. I use it as an opportunity to reduce my doll collection. This year, so many fantastic dolls came out and my collection went crazy. So I'm going to use it as an opportunity to reduce my collection by 20 to 25 dolls. Of course, the dolls aren't the only thing going in there. They also have a list of items they would like you to include outside of a toy. And that's what I'm going to talk about next. But if you're only interested in seeing the dolls I gave away, you can skip ahead. The timestamp is in the description. With Dollar Tree items being anywhere from $1.25 to $1.75, I had to search for the best bargains. I shopped at anywhere from AliExpress to Walmart to Oriental Trading to Amazon to get the best deals for bundled items. I'm filling each box with coloring books, which were on sale at Walmart for $1 each, and the Bible ones were $1.25 at Dollar Tree. The crayons were 50 cents for 24 crayons at Walmart. The pencils I got from Dollar Tree, I'm going to put 3 in each box and bind them with sparkly pipe cleaner. I also got pencil sharpeners from Dollar Tree, 1 per box, so this is a good deal. From AliExpress, I purchased these charcoal toothbrushes. It would have been better to get the ones that come with the toothbrush holder from Dollar Tree. For the last 5 boxes, that's what I ended up doing. For these, I put them in with the flatware pouches I purchased from AliExpress. They were about $1.70 each. I feel like they're a really good deal. From Amazon, I purchased this 24 pack of washcloths for $9, which is 37 cents per washcloth. These brushes were $1.37 each, but I also purchased some from Dollar Tree. Okay, these white t-shirts were an incredible find. They encouraged me to push past the 20 boxes to 26 for Samaritan's Purse. First of all, I thought it was 5 t-shirts per pack at $7, making each t-shirt $1.40, which I thought was a great price. So I purchased 4 packs. However, I was wrong in the blessed way. They were a pack of 7 t-shirts, making each t-shirt $1 each. So that means I had 8 extra t-shirts. I went ahead and picked up 6 more boxes, and I gave 2 to my sister for her boxes. Now let's talk about the dolls I decided to give away. Before I could do that, I had to buy some doll clothing sets from Amazon, just in case I did not want to give up the outfit the doll was currently wearing. I'll let you know what each doll has on. The last 6 dolls for those boxes I did after recording this, so they're not recorded, so they're not here. But for the last 6 dolls I didn't record. 2 were actually spare fashionistas that my sister wanted to purge from her set. And if you saw that video I did with the wonky-eyed $50 eBay doll, I fixed her eye, but after all that, I decided she wasn't right for my collection. For Halloween, I purchased the Us dolls, and I purchased 2 LUV fashion dolls just for their clothes for those Us dolls. So those 2 LUV fashion dolls went in the boxes after they were redressed. And the last doll was a rebodied fashionista. So for me, it's easier to get rid of dolls when I know it's going to someone who will appreciate it. Dolls aren't cheap, especially these Barbies, but I might have additional reasons for why the doll is leaving my collection. So, finally, after so much time, MGA finally is releasing some new Shadow High dolls. And with a new Shadow High doll coming in, that means someone has to go. Despite articulating this Rainbow High Little on a Blythe body, she still is an outlier in my collection. She is wearing a Rainbow High top and a ColourPop reveal skirt. On the right, I don't know her name and I don't care. The Rainbow High is quite difficult to get clothes for unless you buy a new doll, so that's how I ended up with her. She came with quite a bit of clothes, so now she has been redressed with a dress from QBPKQY store on Amazon. The clothing quality is really nice, but now she will go to someone who will truly appreciate her. Like most doll collectors, there are dolls I purchased for their body, so I end up with doubles. These include this BMR Barbie, who was wearing clothes from the previous mentioned store, and the ice skating Barbie on the right is wearing clothes from Ecore Fun on Amazon. Their clothing is alright for the price, but not as good as this first store. Okay, here you are not seeing double. These are just Yoga Made to Move dolls rebodied and redressed. I'll be honest, I almost wasn't willing to part with the overalls. I had to stay focused with some of the new clothes. I paired her with a Honeybee Acres figure. While this next one is not a Barbie, I purchased clothes made for this doll because they fit well on the curvy Barbie dolls. I have a few videos showcasing some of their clothes. Usually it just comes with clothing only. However, this time it came with the doll. So, time to give her away too. Next up is this Brooklyn Barbie bestie. And she's actually on that slightly too curvy historical Barbie body. You might be able to see that it's a tad shade darker. I used her body for a knockoff LIV doll I bought on AliExpress. I specifically bought this Brooklyn for her clothes and body. She's technically a double since I have the roller skating one. So I somehow ended up with 2 of this Barbie extra. I purchased one for the knit sweater, and I ended up with another one that was naked in an eBay lot purchase. This double is the wheelchair fashionista on a color reveal body. Okay, for the next doll, her face mold looks similar to a Barbie extra I have, but her hair, well, just look how stiff it looked. I mean, I thought I'd get over it, and obviously I didn't. Alright, and the next doll, I wanted the Care Bear Barbie dolls, okay? But it turned out I only liked the outfits, and she was the best looking of the 3 dolls, and she had the most rooted hair. The other ones, kind of, their hair was sparse. I immediately Goodwilled the other 2, but I liked this one. She really had me on the fence in regards to giving her away, and there's nothing wrong with any of the dolls I'm giving away, but ultimately she doesn't really fit in with where I think I want my collection to go in the future, and I really need to pare down. For the next dolls, I really enjoy the figure of fresh dolls. Originally, I didn't mind that they didn't have wrist articulation, but now with the stop motion, it tends to pose a problem. I still kept the ones with less cartoony faces, or the faces I prefer. Next up is this farm Barbie I purchased because I enjoyed the freckles at the time. She's been placed on a Sailor Moon body, if you're thinking she doesn't look like a Barbie at all. And I purchased the Brooklyn because I thought she wouldn't have flat feet. She came in and she did. When I went to return her, Target said to keep her and refunded my money. Okay, so this Christy is the only classic Barbie I planned on giving away. She's one of the few black Barbies I've had since I was a kid. She sat on my shelf under a Disney villain mask forever. Nope, can't do it. I'm going to just take her head off and put her on the thread rack. I'll use a different doll. Okay. But wait, one moment. Oh my gosh, I just took off the mask and look how long this doll's hair is. I've had this forever. I didn't even realize how fantastic her hair was. Next up is an Elle doll from MGA. I have another one of her that I like more. These dolls don't rebody very well. There's something about the neck stem on them being taller. And they only have articulation in the knee. I wonder if they'll rebody well on the new Naturalistas bodies. Oh well, I need someone to replace the last doll. So it's going to be her since she's technically a duplicate. And I got two new Mycene Barbies that are hogging up the space where she's at. Oh my gosh, it's getting tough. How tough? Let's just say that a couple of girls are going to end up with guy dolls. I have a few of these cheesy grin movie Kens laying around and a fresh squad Anthony on a Naturalista's male body. And that's it. I did it. I managed to purge 26 dolls from my collection. Okay, with the exception of 2 technically being from my sister's collection, but I removed 50 heads and boxed their bodies, and now I'm giving away 26 dolls. That's 76 dolls I've managed to clear off my shelves. And sadly, it looks better, but not empty.
If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for playing dolls with me.